Good stinking morning. Let's make sure. Powering on the microphone, which I realize does not work super darn well. I will be the last person to watch any of these videos, and the other day I had to click through one to edit it because E-Man called me, which I still haven't called you back. E-Man, I apologize greatly. And I was realizing how poor the audio quality is, but the great thing is that it doesn't bother me because guess what? I don't have to listen to it, which is wonderful. It is Tuesday, and there's a lot of moving parts going on right now, but a lot of really stinking cool, exciting things. Oh, are you going across, big brother? Big brother pushing sister on the electric scooter, getting her to school. That is the stuff, man. That's how you get your sister to school. Lots of moving parts. I was out of the classroom yesterday. I'm out of the classroom again today, doing awesome stuff between our two campuses, which is super fun to be a part of. And I'm not normally driving this way, so we're going a different way. We're going against. I don't get to see my beautiful sunrise, you know? Hit it. Cool. Hey, I was rolling around in bed and thinking about how high school students don't have a ton of money, and I don't think they should. And I am still glad that I don't have tons of money as a human, as a guy that wants so many things. I look at cars, I look at houses, I look at boats. I'm like, I just want more. But I was thinking about what high schoolers do have that money can't buy, which is time. And I think, like money, I think there's wealthy people out there that have all the money in the world and they don't really care, and it just goes unused. And sure, they accumulated all this wealth, but maybe they didn't enjoy the decades it took to get there, and now they have this money and it's just kind of wasted. Maybe, I don't know, maybe everyone enjoys their money. Hopefully, who cares? But where I'm going is, I think a lot of high schoolers, and I bet I did this too, is throw away time. And I know a lot of adults say high school kids are wasting their times being on their phone. No, they're actually being entertained. They're actually entertaining themselves. Whether or not it's a good thing is another thing. But I just think high schoolers have 80 years to look forward to, right? We're all going to live to be 100 in this scenario. And they don't have money, and they want money, and some of them get jobs, and then they start spending their time to earn money, and then they use money to buy stupid food at the student store campus place, or they buy silly clothes. Some of them saving for cars. I'm not knocking all of them, but I'm like, we give up the time that we have to earn money, which is another type of resource, right? But then we're using that resource to not really make our lives any better. And I'm throwing myself in there with you. Right? I'm a teacher. I get paid by the school. I would not be able to teach if I wasn't getting paid, and so I love that I'm being paid. Is that the only reason I'm working? Gosh, no. Anyway, but it's weird. We give up time for money. And I think most people have been paid by the hour. We've all had those hourly jobs where every hour you're like, wait, I only made this much money. And you're calculating in your brain. gas and food and anyway. But we have this precious resource of time, and we trade it for money. And some people value their time at minimum wage, and their time is worth $16.50 an hour. If you paid me $16.50 an hour to be away from my family, I would say I'm gonna downsize my life because I don't want to be away from my family for $16.50. Was there a time in my life where I had all the time in the world? 84 Lumber, Ming and Union, $6.75. Real quick, there's a guy standing on the corner. He is the coolest. Yeah! This guy, I swear, what a man. Stud, crosswalk guard. I'm gonna give him 55 years old. Waving every car that goes by, happy Tuesday. This guy is just, we're gonna do something good for this guy. I drive this way to drop Palmer off preschool, and we roll the window down. This guy's always on the corner waving. And then there were maybe the last month of the school year last year, he was gone. And I'm like, dude, it's crazy how much you look forward to seeing that guy there, saying happy Tuesday to everybody, spreading. Anyway, I will make him the first guest on this, and we will, I say we, I think it has to be me. I'm going to get to the bottom of who this guy is, why he's so good, why he does what he does. Anyway, time is worth money. Warren Buffett, 90-something years old, all the money in the world. How much money would he get to get another 50 years of life left? Probably every single cent he has. Us, we value an hour at $16.50. And I think as we get older, my kids, I'm like, are way worth more than that. And I want to be around them, and I earn money so that I can spend as much stinking time as I can with them. Anyway, it's crazy that we trade resources. Some people, their health is, your health is a very important thing. And sometimes when you're working too much, you're like, hey, I can't wake up early, I can't go on the runs, I can't go lift some weights. So you tank your health for the benefit of getting money. And money is a wonderful thing. We all need it to survive. But it's crazy what we are willing to trade for stinking money. Humans created money, right? I don't think humans created the time we have. And I maybe we'll do it in life, who knows, I'm gonna let life surprise me, but I'm one of those people where I'm like, I could live in a tiny home and just have all the time in the world. I get summers off, it's a glorious, wonderful thing. It's not why I teach. I think every teacher needs that refuel time to come back in August ready to bring it for another 183 days, but I think time is just so valuable. And again, if time is spent sitting around your house watching movies, the amount of weekends that get wasted from my high school kids, I love you guys, but I'm like, man, what you can do in a weekend. Do you know the projects I can knock out in a weekend? Do you know the fun I can have in a weekend? But I get when you're young and you're stuck under your parents and you don't have the funds to do what you want to do, you can't drive, it's like, I get it, I sympathize with you. I think it's like this weird, we want what we don't have, and then when we have what we want, we don't really want the things that we thought we wanted. And we're like, can we just have time back? I guarantee you there's someone who's 100 years old that's spent his life chasing possibly money and maybe found it, maybe didn't, but at the end of your life, I think you're going to be chasing back time and memories and time spent with fantastic people, you know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know. I was thinking about time this morning, and We all have a time on our cell phones. We all have time in the day. We all have breaks. We all have a lunch time. Like, everything's in time. Dinner time, breakfast time. And I'm like, sometimes I just want to live and not, hey, any watches? Gosh, no. Got rid of that thing. Sure, there's one on this phone. Sure, you could point towards north and figure out the time. Hey, I just want to use the time that I have and maximize the time I have to do the things I love with the people I love for as long as that time allows me, you know what I mean? So anyway, spend your time today doing something pretty awesome. Thank you for letting me rant about this silly stuff. And to all you kids at C-Tech, Peyton George, pumped to get to see you today, man. You were in my class last year and I got to run into you this morning. It's going to be stinking awesome. And I got something for you. And I will get it to you. Fire rescue. Here you come, man. Anyway, make it a great Tuesday. Never know how to end these things, so we're not going to.